President Trump, in one of his first executive orders, revived the Keystone and Dakota pipeline projects. We've got Robert Murray. He joins us right now. Murray, of course, is the CEO of Murray Energy. Robert, you and I have talked so much in the run-up to this election. You're one of the most passionate people out there when it comes to good old American jobs for these men who work with their hands and were kicked to the curb by the last administration. How you feeling now?
Well, I feel very good, Charles, and good morning. This was a victory for the working men and women of this country. I live among them. I care about my employees. Their lives and livelihoods have been destroyed by Democrats and the greatest destroyer America's ever had, Obama, in the last 8 years.
So let's talk about this week, because this is already a week where we saw President Trump say, hey, you know what? We're bringing back Keystone. We're bringing Dakota the pipeline on. Last night, TransCanada filed their application. So it's a go. Your industry is a go. It's in favor again. Will that tell us how that's going to impact these folks some are thinking it might be too late for many of them.
It is not too late. He cannot bring the coal industry back, President Trump and Vice President Pence and their administration, to where it was, but they can stop the destruction. And there are many, many things that must be done to stop the destruction, both in the legislature, and the U.S. Senate has not done anything for coal in the last 3 years. Hopefully their excuse now is gone. And there are many things that have to be done to keep the coal industry where it is, and that will be about 30% of electric power generation. Then, with the manufacturing jobs that he's going to create, factories use a lot of electricity, Charles. Residents don't. So the growth of the industry will then depend on the economy, because we are 4 cents a kilowatt hour compared to the 26 cents a kilowatt hour wind and solar that the Democrats, the radical environmentalists such as the Sierra Club, the National Resource Defense Council espouse.
You know, how does it, I mean, think about this, how much power environmentalists had over the last 8 years over the common person in this country. It's absolutely remarkable. And then, of course, these regulations, you know, the EPA was used as a weapon against your industry and a whole lot of other industries. From what I understand, the Trump administration wants to take it from 15,000 people to 5,000 rather. How's that going to impact? Because I'm not sure a lot of people in this country realize how weaponizing the EPA destroyed your business and so many others.
Yes, not only the U.S. EPA, but other government agencies in Washington. For the first time in many of their lives, these bureaucrats are going to find out what it is to have a job and create something for society. Under Obama, we've had thousands of them in Washington sitting there doing nothing but writing rules to keep us from employing people and taking care of American families. I am so happy to see this. My reading has gone down 100 pages a day because I don't have to read about what these Democrats are doing to destroy us. So it's a great day, but Mr. Trump, Mr. Pence have to follow through on their campaign commitments.
What would you like to see next then from them?
Next move, stream protection rule, get rid of the Clean Power Plan, cut the U.S. EPA in half, eliminate the Department of Energy, get rid of the Paris Climate Action Agreement, and many other rules and regulations that need to be changed. There's 82,000 pages of them, so they can start there.
Seems like you put a little bit of thought into this thing.
I've worked very hard for the last 8 years to keep my people working. And now we have a chance to get America right, Charles, and we have this one chance, and we must do it, and we must put these Democrats in their place.
Let me want to ask about really taking advantage of this fracking miracle, maybe even doing the smart thing and exporting more coal, more natural gas. I know it takes a long time to get those things organized and to get it going, but how imperative is it that we get on that immediately?
Oh, we should. I'm willing to compete against natural gas. I'm an American, and I'm for reliable, low-cost electricity. I'm also for the environment. But what we've had here are regulations for the sake of regulations to satisfy environmental radicals. And we have to get back now to producing low-cost, reliable electricity. I'll compete with gas all day long, but get the government out of picking winners and losers in the energy. Stop the 4-cent a kilowatt hour subsidy for windmills and solar panels. They cost 6 times more than coal-fired electricity. Stop those subsidies. You give me the ball, and I'll compete with natural gas all day if I have a level playing field, Charles.
Well, something tells me you're heading toward the end zone right now. Robert Murray, you're one of my favorite. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.